Miami or a heat wave. Bounce back when they tell you no. Debate your greatness and flair and let them enjoy the show.
Right, so without further ado, I want to introduce this young gentleman. I've known him for, I would say, about 3 years, and each time he's performed, he's always captivated an audience, and I really hope he does the same to you. I'm sure he will to you today. Please give him a warm round of applause. His name is Lionheart, the poet. Lionheart.
And bring the heat like Miami or a heat wave. Bounce back when they tell you no. Debate.
But I'm a very passionate person, and I pride myself on talking about love. The reason is because I find that a lot of the time between men and women there's a lot of bridges that we don't kind of communicate on, and a lot of the time it separates us and it distinguishes, okay, women are from Venus, men are from Mars. Like, there's a lot of synonymous things that go on between men and women that we pretty much don't touch on. And I, as a poet, I thought it's my job to kind of, bring people together, bring the sexes together to understand, she's dealing with this, he's dealing with that, let's deal with it together, okay? That's just my little introduction. So I'm single, and a lot of the time people ask me, why am I single? What are the reasons for me to be single? And I have high standards, and I'm not saying that the people that I'm surrounded by don't have high standards, but what I find is a lot of the time when someone sees something that's of a higher tier than them, sometimes they get disheartened. And this poem is pretty much to understand, there are men that want a lot in women, and a lot of the time we see the whole booty twerking on TV. That's not what men just want all the time in it, but this poem pretty much demonstrates that, okay? It's called You Have No Idea. Can you take away the pain? Because the villainy in what women see in most men is criminal to my brain. Save me from the insane. Just be my heroine. I'll lead you to my heart and my brain like heroin if you ever are in vain. So from here on in, just say that you'll take away my pain. Because of late it's like my eyes are the wrists of suicide patients, and I fear my heart's in vain. They say a man never cries, but who's to say my eyes don't bleed? If love is blind, I've cut my eyes to find thee. I scream silent heartbeats on stage. I communicate with words partly because I can't read anything but the beauty in your face. And yet I'm faced with the phrase, talk is cheap. Please, us men ain't told we should talk more. I find it amazing, so what? You wanna marry men who can't engage in conversation? And you're hating me, honey, because I talk more. The only time he'll be on one knee is when you're on all fours. Pause. Okay, look, maybe that's uncalled for. But my lion heart feels I should roar more. Because if I said these feelings to your face, you wouldn't applaud in any shape or form like you do when I'm on stage. It's like you have no idea what I'm faced with. About to love a stranger past your face, past your thighs, past your attitude and a swagger disguise. I'm about to find the sight behind your eyes. And if your eyes are the windows to your soul, I hope you're not another closed-minded with Venetian blinds, blinding what you feel inside. I'm feeling to be the guy to break inside my mission, to be the reflection in your eyes, even if I'm not in your sight. Because if I'm the reflection on the windows to your soul, I could be on either side. Just for me saying hello to a female that I like, to a stranger that could possibly lead to being my wife. Ladies, your beauty's like a Polaroid. In time, it will fade away. And every girl's got pussy, so it's your mind that will make him stay. But I ain't got time to this. This is food for thought, but I think it's clear not everyone has intellectual taste. And if you don't believe me, just look on TV to see the madness. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Since when did good sex equal marriage? That's why some have kids that are dadless. Or because you found yourself attracted to his badness. But when he found himself on your mattress, 9 months later, Google can't even find him on an atlas.
Woo! Hey! Later.
It's like you have no idea what real men find attractive. It's your mind frame. Yeah, we find your face enticing, your body arousing, but you wanna know what men want? Real men. Real men wanna fall in love with your heart in hopes your mind keeps us from capsizing. But you see me? I'm a lover, you see. I wanna put my heart between your thighs. Let the heartbeats penetrate while I make you come to your senses. So when I say hello, lower your defenses. Because I'm not the one your heart should fear, and if you still think so, you have no idea. Thank you.
Miami or a heat wave. Bounce back when they tell you no. Debate.
Please give Murtaza a warm round of applause. Thank you.
Hello, thank you very much. I'm just going to read you a few lines from a poem about guns, and it goes like this. No guns, please, no more guns. It is the sinful creation of our humankind. The killing machine shall never be raised. No guns, please, no more guns. It is the wicked pen of the worst writers that have authorized our history. Thank you.
Okay, are we familiar with call and response in here? Yes, so I call and you respond back what I've called. So if I say peace, you say, if I say peace, you say, okay. So, when I need protection and justice, attention. I said when I need protection and justice, attention. We live in a city. Everyone is in someone's committee, taking a mick, acting, shift the balance. Activities can shift the balance. There's no balance. When the street lamps don't work and you'll encounter that challenge faced before you. Is it your phone, you adore you, who you gonna call? What, Ghostbusters? Don't ignore who serves to protect. See, how many officers does crime actually affect? Injured on duty. That's why I could never fault a rifle or maybe an Uzi. That's extreme, seriously. But when your life is on the line, extra backup would never go amiss. See, criminals already carry the equivalent. So the laws are kind of irrelevant, at least to them. When I need protection and justice. When I need protection and justice. See, let's put the fear of life in them. Let's see what it feels like to them. The faces of crime will be facing a fear. Meet your match, a barrel or some shell casings. Sounds like war. Sounds like war. But we all encounter danger, right? But you wouldn't want to encounter danger. So we need the police. To serve and protect. To serve and protect. To serve, to protect. See, we don't know each other, strangers. But the possibilities are endless of what you might do. So you call up the police and you ask them to intervene, to do what they need to do. A person puts their life on the line, a person with a family as well. So give the police a piece to create peace. So when I say peace, you say, when I need protection and justice. When I need protection and justice, peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamsin. Thank you very much. I did say we're going to have Trevor, but what we're going to do is we're going to finish off the whole round of debates and get the summarise on. But before we do that, I'd like to come to the judges again, please. Start with Clencher. What was your thoughts on Tamsin's debate, please?
Check 1, 2. Tamsin, spot on. absolutely on point. You made me actually feel like that you actually defined a police officer, in my opinion, my mind frame. That is the definition of a police officer. Spot on, honestly, artistically put to a T. You know, that is, in my mind, the perfect version of a policeman. You're right, they wake up every day, they have a family. Some might not have kids, but either way, it's their life on the line, you know, and you don't know what kind of circumstance that they are going into, but they go in there wholeheartedly and they do it well. So definitely eloquently put across as well. Spot on.
Thank you very much. Samara?
Yeah, just to agree with Clencher, it was beautiful. And I think that it does make you think about the person that is the police officer, and they also need protection. So I really like that. That was great. Thank you.
And of course, Mr. Spooney.
Once again, congratulations. I think you're obviously a fan and a student of spoken word. The way you used, the pace and the accents and the volume to stress a point at the right times, and it took it on a bit of a journey. Excellent use. The way group participation, of course. Once again, that was fantastic. If I was going to be hypercritical, I would say I would want you to learn your prose off by heart. I think it will aid your overall delivery. I think it will allow you to engage more with the audience, and eventually you keep doing it and it will just become like a reflex. It will become second nature. But something that good needs to be learnt off by heart. That's the only thing.
I agree with Spooney. Definitely the memorizing of your bars and your lyrics, that will definitely give it that polish effect. The icing on the cake, so to speak. Definitely.
Excellent. Thank you very much, judges. That was brilliant. All right.
Do you know what? Your confidence was there, so I can't fault you for your confidence. To be honest with you, I actually wanted to hear a little bit more. Like, I thought, if anything, if it was a poem, did you write that poem, or was it something that was already, that you found from the internet that you recited?
Oh, well, thank you for your comments. I actually memorized it today. I forgot to mention it's by a guy called Leon Liu.
Okay.
So, yes.
Do you know what? I don't know. This is just me thinking out of the box, because I do that a lot of the time. I don't know why you just didn't elaborate on it, to be honest with you. Take it and write some more stuff to it, and elaborate on it, because obviously it was quite powerful. And obviously to help get your message across, you should have just elaborated on it, continued off it, and, made it your actual poem. You know what I mean? And obviously you could have stated the fact that it was off the internet to a degree, but then just carry on writing a few more lines and make it a little bit more lengthy, because I would have wanted to hear a bit more, and that would have obviously bumped your team up a little bit more.
I know, but he did say...
No, of course. No, I'm not.
I'm just saying...
I'm not getting my Simon Cowell on that Spooney.
But he did say no guns.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
I think he made a point.
Of course, definitely. But yeah, no, it was a good look. Either way.
Thank you, Clincher. Samara.
Okay, it was great. I really liked it, and I thought it was very passionate, and it was simple and straight to the point. And I think that's what it. That's all it needed. Really, it didn't need any more. So great.
No guns. Thank you.
And in the fly in the eye of the Simon Cowell thing that you're trying to brand me with, I'm a great believer in less is more sometimes, so well done.
Wow, I can't believe that. That's a madness.
There you go.
He actually loved it. So, I was actually just preparing myself for an onslaught.
I was born by the river.
We think this is going to make the country safer, because right now the police are incapable of carrying out their jobs because their lives are at threat.
The police have not justified that they should be allowed to carry guns. And really, we should look at the history of the police.
Right. So the winning team, without further ado, drum roll please, Mr. DJ Joe Grime, a.k.a. Deja Vu.
It's like Miami or a heat wave. Bounce back when they tell you no. Debate your greatness and flair and let them enjoy the show.
I'm always the first to step away when it's on or when it goes down. Even though I have